Thank you so much for joining us right here in Idaho today. You know, it is getting expensive to live here in the Treasure Valley, and with home prices rising, you may be concerned how our senior population can actually afford a home and the care that they need. But Garden Plaza Valley View has that covered with a variety of affordable housing options with the best possible care. Take a look. You know, a lot of people are thinking about finances. That's heavy on everyone's mind right now. Let's talk about what are the benefits of moving into a retirement community like Garden Plaza Valley View.
So some of the financial benefits obviously have to do with your monthly rent. So you can go into an apartment complex or buy a home right now, and you're obviously looking at high mortgages or the threat of somebody raising your rent. Just depends on, you know, the financial environment itself. Here we have everybody locked into a year lease, but it is a month to month, so you can exit at any time. But we don't raise rents but once a year, and from that standpoint you have that financial security as a senior, and you don't have to worry about, you know, any floating rates in your home or an apartment complex just raising the rent just to cover their, you know, their side of things.
Okay, explain that financial security too here a little further as well. So you had mentioned though that rates do increase, so tell me more about that.
So internally, our rates don't ever increase over 5% year over year. Externally, on the other hand, we obviously have to cover some of our financial expenses, so those increase. We have residents that have been here for 17, and one that's been here for 19 years, and they get that price break every year. So the longer you stay, the bigger the financial benefit in our building, of course.
Okay, all right. And then so if someone decides to move in, then what you're saying is the sooner they move in, the better the deal is.
Correct. So the sooner they move in, obviously, the better the deal. They just don't get that larger price increase that anybody coming in off, you know, out of the general public. So we kind of treat everybody like family here. All
right, and let's also talk to you about that monthly rent. If someone were to rent an apartment externally, it's obviously the cost of their facility, maybe a pool on the lot or something if they decide to have that, or a gym. But what's included here when you're part of a retirement community? Because it's a community.
Yes, so here obviously we're on about 16 acres, so we have over a mile's worth of walking paths. We groom the grounds extensively. You don't have to worry about any outside maintenance whatsoever. Anything breaks in your apartments, any appliances go down, we obviously either fix or replace those. You just don't have that daily living expense. It's really an all-inclusive piece. But you also have things like food, and right now food is just astronomical. 10% inflation rate on food year over year is...
And hard to come by sometimes.
Correct, and then gas prices too. You know, you move into my building, we have 3 full-time drivers. We're always running everybody everywhere. You don't have to worry about gas. So it's just little things that creep up on you, and right now kind of everybody's feeling that pain.
Yeah, everyone's definitely feeling the pinch. And like you mentioned, food, you could just walk down to the cafeteria. You don't have to drive anywhere, let alone buy your groceries or pay a restaurant. You just come on down and it's there in the kitchen, where you also get to socialize with your neighbors as well, right?
And you have room service just in case, you know, if you get ill or something happens. You know, surgeries, or you just don't feel like coming down, we always have that room service option available.
All right, so tell me again too about some of those rates. Are there any specials or promotions that you have going on right now?
Yeah, so we have this one marketing special that's running through next month. So we're doing about a $300 decrease every month for a year on our studios and 1-bedrooms. So you can get, you know, great studio, great view, fully refurbished. And that just lasts for about a year, and that kind of gets everybody in the door to see what we're all about.
All right, and then really quick, what type of accommodations do you have?
So accommodations, we can go from a studio, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, also have assisted living. So accommodation-wise, we have somebody moving in right now that wanted 2 1-bedrooms put together, and we did an extensive renovation on her apartment, and it really turned out really good. So
awesome. Okay, so people want to go somewhere to learn more and see if this is a great financial option for them. What do they do?
Just give us a call at our number listed on the bottom of the screen, and then you can also visit us at valleyviewret.com. There you can put in your information. We can give you a call back.
Wonderful. Thank you.